in one of the most important educational areas that we can think of, literacy and reading. This initiative shows that when people from across city departments and political lines get together and focus and set a goal and send that message through staff and through principals and through this entire community that literacy is important and that reading is important from children to families, that we can make a difference. The literacy effort has shown increases in literacy in the city since 1997. We have much work to do. This area should demonstrate that when our community comes together and sends a message, we make gains. We appreciate that effort around literacy. Congratulations. The final area that I will discuss tonight is education, an area that's near and dear to our hearts. And I think all of us would agree, Cambridge's public school system is the centerpiece of our city. It's an area out of the areas discussed tonight that I feel we face the major challenges. And I think we all need to come together as a community to face them. We need to be cognizant of the fact that while excellent things are going on in our public schools, and you will not walk in or leave a public school in this city without a good feeling, I can assure you that, and you won't see chaos, you won't see a lack of order. In fact, your breath will be taken away by our young people. You'll see the energy and the hope and the faith that they have in us in their hearts. You'll see it in their eyes, and you'll leave a better person. And so we all struggle to wonder, then why? Why is our performance not where it should be? We have to recognize the fact that standardized tests are not fair. I think we could all agree on that. We also have to recognize as a community that standardized tests don't go away. And whether we like it or not, our young people will be measured by these exams. So we as a community owe a response to our young people, and we owe them leadership around these issues. Regardless of what standardized measure that you look at, approximately 15 and 30% of our students fail or perform below grade level on any given standardized exam. We don't need to argue over which exam is the right exam. What we need to recognize is our students need to perform at a higher magnitude if every student is going to go on to succeed in this society. We should also recognize that class and race and which program you attend is a major issue still in this system. Despite an integrated school system, we have major challenges around economic balance. In Cambridge, 71% of students can be performing above grade level in reading. At another school, just 16% performing above grade level. You think about that disparity. We can do better to balance our schools in the city of Cambridge, and we will. I want to applaud the high school community, my alma mater, Cambridge Ringe and Latin. Cambridge Ringe and Latin Cambridge Ringe and Latin had the highest increase in SAT taking in the country, meaning the highest increase of those students who took the SAT exam out of any school in the country. I'd also pleased to report that scores were up last year, 15 and 16% on verbal and math. That's an increase. We should applaud it. We as city leaders expect the most from our young people, and we expect the most from our schools. You should understand that context when I say that only 77% of our students are taking the SATs. We cannot rest until every student at Cambridge Ringe and Latin and in our public schools takes the PSAT exam and the SAT exam. We also have to recognize, while we applaud increased participation, it's the only way to increase scores, we also have to recognize that we are still performing below state and national averages. We can do better. As a community, we have to come together around our young people. I want to applaud the Cambridge Ringe and Latin School for setting new goals, for setting new expectations for our students, and coming together as a community. Thank you. I think we could all agree that money isn't the issue for our schools. We're spending more per pupil than any city in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, any community in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We have excellent facilities. Our average class size is about 18. The one area that we know we can make a difference is quality teaching. We must maintain and hold on to the experienced and quality teachers that this system has, that have committed their lives to this system. We also have to recognize that over the next 5 years, 350 teachers will be eligible for early retirement. Think about that number. Think about the historical opportunity that we have as a city to bring an influx of new young people into our schools that understand our community, that understand our young people, that understand what it takes to succeed in today's society. I'd like to introduce to you tonight Rhonda Green and Dan Owusu. Rhonda and Dan. Rhonda is a teacher at the new Maynard Fletcher Academy. She grew up in the city of Cambridge. She attended Cambridge Ringe and Latin High School. Dan is a teacher at Cambridge Ringe and Latin High School. He too grew up in the city of Cambridge and attended Cambridge Ringe and Latin. I've seen both of these teachers and the impact that they have on our classrooms. Their expectations are realistic, but their hearts are open. They understand our young people, and they expect nothing less of excellence because they know that our children will need it to succeed. Rhonda and Dan, we appreciate you coming back to lead our young people. We need more people like you to come back into our schools. We applaud you tonight. I'd next like to introduce Mary Nguyen, Lauren Peters, Eddie Simone, and Kenny Rudges. In the early 1900s in this city, our economy was predominantly manufacturing. It's why many of our families came from other countries or came from the South to work in this area. Today, less than 7% of our economy represents manufacturing. Our economy has completely changed. A recent report shows that 1 in 4 of our students would be likely candidates based on our demographics to be in technical education. Right now, we have less than 50 students in major concentration of technical study at our high school. These 4 students went to Minuteman Technical High School because they understood this economy and they understand what it takes to succeed in our economy. They, as 8th graders, took the initiative to choose a course of path that they thought would make them more enabled to succeed in this economy. I applaud you for understanding the world around you. I applaud you for taking the initiative to send a message to this city's leadership that our young people deserve the opportunities around technical education. Frederick Ringe, when began Ringe Technical High School, was a national leader in technical education. The city never made massive reinvestment in technical education, and technical education fell prey to political crossfire in this city. But our young people will bring us back to where we need to be. They've sent us a message. 59 students have sent that message loud and clear. And we, as the city of Cambridge, will, with the help of the business community and the universities of this city, restore a comprehensive technical education system in the city of Cambridge. I should mention, while I was trying to avoid taking algebra, these students were picking concentrations like Biotechnical Academy. Mary is in Biotechnical Academy. Lauren is in Biomedical Manufacturing. Eddie Simone is in Auto Mechanics. Kenny Rudges is in Drafting, representing the new economy and the economy that will persist forever. These young people know there are many different paths to success. We need to pave the way for all those paths. Thank you for being here.